Okay, so Dragon Hunter is a deck that relies on tempo and dragon synergy to win the game. You have to balance the amount of dragons in your hand because while one of your strongest, if not your strongest card in the deck, Stormhammer, needs you to have dragons on the board, Rottenest Drake, Scale Rider, and Corrosive Breath need you to have dragons in your hand. So, because of that, you need to manage your resources at least a little bit. It's not just a brain dead, only play whatever kind of deck. You do have to judge when things are more important than others, but for the most part, you generally play tempo. Toxic Reinforcements is just another card you can play early to get some added tempo and damage. If you want to take it out for something like a Worgen Infiltrator or a Tracking to help you cycle, or really anything for that matter, you can. I don't really recommend it. I actually have had a lot of success with this Toxic Reinforcements. Getting this out there and allowing myself to do a ton of extra damage is really good, but I could definitely see people wanting to take it out. As for the rest of this, you basically just play on curve, right? Like, what else do you really need to do with this deck other than, I guess, manage cards in your hand? Obviously, Stormhammer, you want to get it out when you have a dragon and just hit with it every single turn, pretty much. And, you never want to keep secrets. You want to play Phase Stalker, unless, it's a Demon Hunter, in which case Explosive Trap can do really, really well into that particular matchup. In terms of mulligan strategies, we'll just look at these. I don't run Stone Tusk Spore. I think that this Hearthstone deck tracker or Hearthstone replay deck is outdated. I don't run this, but one thing that you could replace the Toxic Reinforcements with if you don't have epics is definitely the Imprisoned Felmaw. I think that it's relatively the same purpose. I just like the Toxic Reinforcements because it could theoretically get me even more damage, and it's guaranteed in the face, and I can trade into some other things with it. I don't know. I really like it, and it has no RNG to it. But the point is, this is actually remains the same. This could be Toxic Reinforcements or Imprisoned Felmaw. It doesn't matter. It stays as one of the cards that you always want to keep. I don't run Scavenger's Ingenuity either because I just don't like it. So basically, Phase Stalker, Stormhammer, Fairy Dragon, Dwarven Sharpshooter, Toxic Reinforcements, Battle Mage, and Primordial Explorer you always want to keep. Into aggressive matchups, basically Hunter or Demon Hunter, Corrosive Breath and Explosive Trap are actually good keeps. Now you might be thinking, what the heck are you talking about? How are they good keeps? Well, they allow you to deal with wide boards relatively quickly or early development, right? Like if he plays the 1-2 that'll get pumped up and you need the Corrosive Breath to kill his minion, you got the Corrosive Breath. Or if he builds up a wide board, plays the 4-2 and gets out 1 or 2 extra 2-2s, you have the Explosive Trap. Those two are really, really good into that particular matchup. I would highly recommend it, and I hope you guys enjoy the video. I really like this deck, and I hope you do too. Oh yeah, and if there's anything I can do to improve the content for you guys, please let me know. I want to be as good as I possibly can for you. But if you already like my content, feel free to subscribe, and I hope you guys enjoy the games. Okay, as far as opening hands go, I kind of like this. Thins out the deck. Big ol' Whelp's a good card I can just coin out turn 3. Not turn 3, turn 4, if needed. So we just go Dwarf, Phase, Scale. Maybe we don't Phase, actually. Maybe we don't even coin. Alright, new plan. We're gonna play that, and then we're gonna shoot this, then we're gonna pop off with big minions and make it hard for him to deal with them, I guess. It's called Big Brain, okay? And, trust me, I'm a certified big brain. Okay, so this doesn't matter to you, but I had my eyes on the spider not too long ago, and then it went under my desk or went like behind it a little bit. I'm gonna be honest. I was losing my mind. Then I was like, you know what though? You know what? I'm gonna coin this out just for tempo purposes, then turn 3, then turn 4, then turn 5, and we just keep going with it. Then I'm like, okay, let me just take this turn, right, and then get like my shoe and kill it, and then it was freaking gone, like that, gone with the wind. Do you know how terrified I am now, knowing there's a spider on the loose? Like, I want to look under my desk every time it's not my turn, but I'm gonna be strong about it, and I'm not gonna do it. But just know that I really want to. You got Corrosive Breath, and you have a dragon in hand. Wow. Okay. Dragon, smack, face, pass. I can confirm I see nothing. So I'm a little scared, a little shook, if you will. Not a fan. I think I want to hit with my weapon. I think we want a corrosive breath and then just smack face. That's big. That's huge damage. If he doesn't get soul mirror till next turn, this is big. I think I win the game off of that. What I was thinking was Scale Rider weapon his face, hero power hit his face, and then potentially save Rottenness Drake in my hand and just take damage. But I would have done a lot less, and this sets up lethal potentially. So hopefully we can get him with this. Spider and no spider. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? You're about to penance, aren't you? Wait, that's okay. 6, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. And then we ping him off. Okay, thank God we got him. And scene. Whew. Let's go next. Dude, every time something even slightly brushes my leg, I'm like, it's the spider. This is not the way that I want to live my life. This hand's really good if I can draw a dragon in like 2 turns. So, fingers are crossed. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We drew one, we win the game. Game's already over. He doesn't know it yet. But based on my hand, the game has been won for me. Doesn't matter what's in his hand. It doesn't matter. It might matter. Oh my gosh, he doesn't play a minion, so I have to slow my entire game plan down. Touche, Matthew. Too freaking shay. I think board pressure is better than just hero powering. Battle Mage will become useless later on. But playing it now, that's pretty good. He's willing to take some damage. Scale Rider, one of the two, or one of the little things. One of the little demons, and then hit him in the face. We have decent standing right now. I'll take it. Corrosive Breath isn't bad. We can deal with his stuff that way. We have a Rottenness Drake potentially. Corrosive Breath is definitely killing that 4-2. Like, without it, beyond a shadow of a gosh darn doubt. It's already dead. It's gone. With the win. You know what? We play explosive and we go face. We drew the only alternative that was better. And if he happens to have a beaming sidekick, we'll kill the stupid 4-2 next turn. And that's it. So he's trading in first. I respect that. He's baiting out maybe pack tactics or freezing. Does damage to him. I have a decent amount of damage in hand. If he plays one big-ish minion, I can just Rottenness Drake it. I Corrosive Breath the 4-2 here for sure. And I just hero power him. I think. I don't want to Rottenness Drake this. Alrighty then, we will play another Explosive Trap and pass. That was probably the best top deck I could have had there. That's literally insane. He can't have another one to cheese out another minion, so this is really, really good. Next turn we can just Primordial Explore and like hero power and chill. Oh my god, I feel something touching my leg, and I know it, I see it's not there. You know, I hate spiders. I'm not actually genuinely that scared of them. Like, if I see it, I'll just, you know, smack it. But it's the not knowing where it is. That's the scary part. I'm very lucky I do that other Explosive Trap. Like, even if I didn't, I could have just Corrosive Breath that and done 3 damage to him and limited his board presence anyway. But this still got me a decent amount of presence. I think just big ol' Whelp here is good. It gives me a big minion on the board. It doesn't push any real damage. Might as well play Toxic Reinforcements. Like, the game won't get to this point, and I probably should have kept it in my hand for a mind game, to be honest. But, like, just in case he, like, I-beams and keeps himself alive, this could be at least a way of killing him super late. But I'm not gonna need it. There's no way it takes me 4 turns to kill him from here. Literally, hero powering 3 times and 4 times and Corrosive Breathing is enough to hit him or kill him. That's assuming I don't draw any more damage. Like, Metamorphosis and kill my 5/5. That's literally the only option you have left, my good sir. Okay, so he I-beams it. Does he double I-beam it? Are you crazy? Oh, he has to hit it? So he ends up still taking net damage. Like, fine with that. Like I said, it should not take me that long to kill him. We will Corrosive Yeah, we have enough to corrosive play this in hero power, so we will corrosive this to deal damage to him. Get a dragon and hero power him. And we kill him in a couple of turns anyway. We might as well just take a fairy dragon, so you can just play it whenever, willy-nilly. Hero power his face. Like, how does he kill me? Like, let's ask another question, right? How does he kill me before I kill him? Soul Cleave does help him a little bit. I think I just play Rottenest Drake here, though, and hero power. Like, it doesn't kill anything super big, but it gets a 6/5 on the board, and then I hero power him. Like, whittling him down, man. Then next turn we play these things in hero power, and then we win next turn. Like, with no board control, nothing on the board this turn, and a freeze trap in hand to kill maybe a big minion or stop a big minion, I don't see how he wins. So, this is more a formality at this point. What? Are you joking? You're just stalling. You're just wait. The inevitable is gonna happen. We play this to make sure I don't die. We hero power to finish the side quest. Apparently this did end up mattering slightly. And then we just flood the board. Like, sure, we'll take Evasive Worm. It doesn't matter, but this can kill a thing. Now the board is flooded. He's not going Highlander, so it's not like he can get, like, Mass Dispel or something else. I don't know what he'd need to do here to save himself. That's a freezing trap, sends it back to his hand. Like, he could have got me down to 7 here, but now I'm at 11. Adept. With the other 4 damage, I still would have been at 3. Yeah, I don't think there was a single way I would have lost that, even without the freezing trap. As far as opening hands go, I really like the Stormhammer. I would like to keep Evasive Feywing as a guaranteed play, and my turn 2 is going to be weak, but I have enough 2-drops in my deck to where I think I should draw at least 1. We'll drop him in case he plays the 1/2. We can just hero power. It's not that big of a deal. We'll go face, and we'll play Stormhammer, and then we'll just play dragons and just hope he doesn't have weapon removal, and that's about it. We get a freezing trap, but that's not something we want to freeze because it has the invoke and it'll power up his Galakron. And then, like I said, after this we just kind of Evasive Feywing and we just play big minions, hard for him to kill, and Stormhammer is pretty good as well. And that's a good lack of tempo here, so we'll take that. And then later on we have tracking just in case, so hit, next turn, evasive, and then big ol' whelp. I think a good nerf for Stormhammer would just be to make it 1 durability, or make it 2 durability but say you can't attack unless you have a dragon or something, because like being able to play it and just hit for tempo and then just keep going with it is kind of crazy. So if I play the 5/4 here, which I'm going to do obviously because it's a dragon, I'm going to hit the 2/2, so that way he can't hit the 2/2 into my 5/4 and then kill it with something like Holy Nova. I just think that that's a good play. And then we get to play big ol' whelp and we just get to run away with the game on this one. Just hit him for as much damage as possible. My biggest concern at this point is coin Soul Mirror on turn 6. So I have like 2 turns to really get things rolling, and then even if that does happen, like in theory I can just like hold back something and then smack him in the face for some damage. Shadow Madness, just to kill it off? I mean, I guess. Play a big dragon, smack him in the face for 8. We got Rottenest Drake. We are so set right now. Holy. If he plays a big minion, if he plays a Shield of Galakron this turn, we just kill it with Rottenest. And honestly, I don't even care if he Soul Mirrors at that point. You're kidding me, man. Fine, we Rottenest Drake that. And then Toxic Reinforcements, I guess? Just in case the game drags on. So now this way he can coin Soul Mirror, which would suck, but then we big ol' whelp and hero power. We get to keep the weapon going, and we just keep plowing face, and then we'll just eventually win. In order to win this matchup, you need the weapon, because they don't run weapon removal, and you just get to do so much damage with it. Like, I've hit at least turn 3, 4, 5, and 6. Or 3, 4, 5, and 6. I've hit 4 times with it. There's the coin soul mirror, like I said. But as I also said, it leaves him with nothing, so playing big ol' whelp and hitting him again and hero powering is actually not even that big of a deal. Hero power hit. And we just keep pumping out dragons. Been kind of lucky with what I drew so far. I've drawn a lot of dragons, but even so, I've only drawn like about half of them. I just drew this Primordial Drake, and if I drew a Primordial Drake, it would essentially be 2 dragons anyway, so... Breath of the Infinite, not a fan. Penance, kinda lame. But it's okay, we get to play a Primordial Explorer and just keep going face with it, so I'm fine. Generates me more resources, I guess. Or maybe we just play the bigger dragon? Okay, we need to do math here. Boom, boom, boom. That's 8, that works. And then hit him. Eventually we'll finish this side quest for 6 more damage. Like, I want to say we're fine, and we're not perfectly fine, but we're at least okay. We have a lot of pressure. We got him down to 6. If he has, like, Apotheosis, that sucks, but even if he does, like, we have Freeze Trap down. Okay. Okay. There's the Apotheosis. Like I said, he'd have... Runs into Freeze Trap. We tracking, search for maybe a little bit of extra damage, whether it be Dragonbane or Scale Rider or anything. We got the Scale Rider, so we win either way. So let's just boom, boom, and then we have Scale Rider his face, and we'll just kill him. Okay, so Spider aside, this has been a pretty good evening. I lost a couple to begin with this deck. Apparently, Warrior gaining a ton of armor is pretty bad, but it's okay. Also, Priest, if they have double Renew into double Penance early, and you get Apotheosis on a big boy minion, being the 3/6 dragon, and I don't have Freezing Trap, that's pretty bad too. So, that deck has some clear outs into mine, but like, they have to have specific cards in combination to win, and the matchup usually shouldn't be that bad. I'd say that it's actually like 55-45, maybe even 60-40 in the favor of Dragon Hunter. Because, like, they need to have the best response to you to win, whereas you can win through just sheer tempo and just playing cards. Like, you don't need any specific, like, order, other than, I guess, having Stormhammer on turn 3 or 4 or something. But anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed. It's a fun deck. I would recommend it to most people. It's relatively simple. It's not that expensive, and I'll see you in the next one.